Hollywood has long been ruled by the studio system. The studio system includes a selected number of studios and their executives who engage in film production and distribution. They release a substantial number of films every year and earn a major share of global box office revenues. Africa in recent times has become a major contributor to this share of global box office revenues, though not the level of bigger territories like North America and China. The potential of African box office is now glaringly clear to the film industry. Welcome to the Filmhouse TV show, and follow us on this journey as we bring you this landmark engagement of the African cinema giants with Hollywood. Executives from the three largest cinema chains in Africa, Ster-Kinekor Cinema, South Africa, New Metro Cinema, South Africa, and the Filmhouse Cinema, Nigeria, visited these Hollywood studios in Los Angeles in a bid to providing enlightenment on the current-day Africa business landscape, present an economic and business assessment of the theatrical business in Africa, and discuss the way forward for the business of movies in Africa. They also met with the senior executives of Disney, Paramount, Fox, Warner Brothers, Sony, Lionsgate, Amazon, Motion Picture Association of America, MPAA, and Creative Artists Agency, CAA. This meeting was facilitated by NATO, the largest trade association in the world for movie theater owners.
Okay, you're good. Thank you. Okay. Hello, it's good to see you all again. I guess you'd like to hear about this amazing visit we had in LA with all the studios. Okay, come, I'll tell you all about it. Yeah. So, the three biggest cinema chains in Africa, Ster-Kinekor South Africa, New Metro South Africa, and Filmhouse Cinema in West Africa, embarked on this amazing historic visit to all the studios in LA. And indeed, we met with key and important Hollywood key film industry players. And this was facilitated by NATO, National Association of Theatre Owners. They're the biggest trade association for cinema owners across the world, and the three big cinema chains in Africa are all members. So we've been speaking about this for over a year actually with NATO, and the opportunity to engage with Hollywood to actually tell the global film industry how big the potential of the African market is, and finally, NATO made this happen, and all thanks to the NATO executives. So I must say thank you, to Sony, the Sony Pictures, Stephen Odell, Adrian Smith, thank you very much. From Paramount, Mark Vian and Helen Moss, thank you very much. Disney, Dave Hollis and Jeff Foreman, Warner Brothers, Victoria Kwan Vandenberg, Tom Malta, thank you very much. From 20th Century Fox, who are already our partners in theatrical licensing. Thanks to Kieran Breen, Brian Song, Andrew Marshall, and Dougal Strachan. And Lionsgate, amazing thanks to Patrick Wassberger, the co-chairman, Wendy Reeds and Ila Reeds. Amazon, another studio getting bigger and bigger. Thanks to Annalisa Shoemaker, Mark Boxer, and Brad Carroll. And very importantly, we met with MPAA, the Motion Picture Association of America. And one of the key things that we achieved with MPAA is this fight, anti-piracy fight, to work with Africa, to fight against piracy. And thank you so much to Juan Van Von, who spent time with us, and we're coming up with all sorts of activities and all sorts of policies, to assist African governments and indeed the African film industry to fight against piracy. And I must say special thanks as well to the Creative Artist Agency, CAA, who met with us and arranged a lot of top Hollywood, LA-based filmmakers who actually spent time to understand the theatrical space and the challenges and how to overcome these challenges in Africa. And so the main goal of these visits and these meetings was to actually convince studio executives to give Africa a chance, because Africa's got huge potential. And to do that, what we did was we provided enlightenment, to the African land space, the business land space, the number of cinemas, the trend, the cinema growth trend in the Africa space. We also presented an economic assessment of the theatrical box office space. We showcased what our figures are doing at the moment, the trend, and you can see the trajectory and how cinemas are growing and where we will get to in 5, 10, 20 years time. And we zeroed in on the challenges. How can we work together to overcome these challenges? How can we work together to ensure that trend carries on even at astronomical trajectories? And those are the main aims of why we had this meeting. Okay, and at the end of the meeting, there was an absolute remarkable commitment and interest from the studio executives, to help develop the Africa space. We were pretty satisfied with these meetings, and indeed the early feedback we're getting from a lot of the studio executives are that we've heard you and we're happy to work with you. And one of the key things as well is the collaboration, not just in box office, not just in distribution, but also in filmmaking, engaging our talent, at different level, so we can help, so these movies can help sell in Africa. Very importantly as well, like I mentioned earlier, MPAA, the fight against piracy. There's some amazing activities MPAA is doing across the world. We want to bring them to Africa and bring them to home in terms of educating the market, educating the population, and all the effort against piracy. So we're pretty pleased, and this is a new thing. I think 2018 we're going to see even bigger stuff happening in the Africa space as far as cinemas are concerned. Hello, my name is Kenem Baro, Managing Director, CEO of Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
My name is Moses Babatope. I am Group Executive Director, Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
Keep watching the Filmhouse TV show.
No other show covers cinema and film business like we do. Stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Kenem Baro, Managing Director, CEO of Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
My name is Moses Babatope. I am Group Executive Director, Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
Keep watching the Filmhouse TV show.
No other show covers cinema and film business like we do. Stay tuned.
There's Universal, there is Paramount, there is Disney, Lionsgate, 20th Century Fox, and Warner Brothers.
Fox, Universal, Paramount, Studio Canal, that's 4. Oh wow. Okay, that's all I got.
We have Disney, Paramount, 20th Century Fox. We have Lionsgate,
Paramount, Universal, Sony, that's I think Trista, and Columbia Pictures, Disney, MGM, Warner Bros. That's pretty much it.
And then of all the studios, I like Fox the most because, I mean, they supply us with the best films.
20th Century Fox. I just like the name. And apart from that, I like the name. I like their movies. And I know it's one of the big six in the American film industry.
Disney because of Marvel.
I would say Paramount because I have actually been to one of their amusement parks in San Jose, I think, back when I was a child, and I had so much fun. It's called Great America. You guys should check it out.
They're already doing great as it is, so I really don't know what to change or what else to do. I guess I'll just do better film. I mean, bigger films, get bigger stars, but Fox is great as it is.
I think it would be Universal. That would be my choice. And if I was the president, actually, I think I want to play all the roles in all the movies as the president of a studio. Yes, that's my answer.
My first task as the president is to, first of all, I will ensure that 20th Century Fox will be number one.
I'd like to be president of Warner Bros. Because of DC Comics and give the whole DC Comics a whole new look.
At this rate that we are going, it shouldn't take, I can't estimate honestly, but it shouldn't take as long as it would have taken, say, 4 years ago, because we've got big films now, bigger stars, blockbusters. So, well, we're on the way. It should take a short while. In no time, we'll have our own studio, our own international studio.
I think Nollywood is more about the nature of Nollywood audience. They're more about the romance and the comedy. They're not interested in all the actions and much of the high quality productions that is obtainable in Hollywood. So the demand is the reason. It's the reason why.
I'll predict 230 years, but I still have hope that Nigeria will get there.
I don't think it's going to take long because there are already steps towards that direction. Maybe 3 to 5 years, something can happen. But in 10 years, we'll be seeing the likes of Hollywood within Hollywood.
Hello, my name is Kenem Baro, Managing Director, CEO of Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
My name is Moses Babatope. I am Group Executive Director, Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
Keep watching the Filmhouse TV show.
No other show covers cinema and film business like we do. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Moses Babatope. I'm Group Executive Director, Filmhouse Cinemas, Film One Distribution and Production. It's great to be here again. Just wanted to spend a little moment to talk about our recent visit to Los Angeles, California, where we went to meet a number of film executives in the global film business. It was very, very groundbreaking in terms of a number of African cinema owners engaging with the, top level Hollywood studio executives. The idea was for us to basically show the potential and show the might of the African exhibition space to decision makers, to those that make it happen when it comes to global film business. The highlight for me, of these visits was for the first time in a long while, if possibly for the first time ever, audience and a great reception was given to African exhibition owners, cinema exhibition owners, to basically, describe the potentials that exist in their markets, how great collaborations can happen between Africa and, Hollywood, and what can happen if there was a deliberate strategy to include Africa in their marketing plans. another key highlight was the discussion with CAA, where we had the opportunity of meeting with and discussing and deliberating with the likes of representatives of Will Parker Productions, the production company behind the hit film Girl Trip, as well as TD Jakes Production, those behind films like Jumping the Broom and Miracles from Heaven. It was really, really great to be able to show them what Africa is about, and also basically share with them the great success stories that are coming out of Nigeria, and to also see opportunities where we can all work together to build the African industry together. And I think for them, more than anything, it was enlightening. It was great for them to see that beyond all the frontiers, so China is seeing growth, India is seeing growth, the UK and the US are mature markets. South America is in a way mature, that there is somewhere that they can, also grow their business and make some money back. I think that it was great to see. It was great to be able to talk with other cinema owners from South Africa and from East Africa. It was great for us to come together in one voice, to say, here is Africa. Africa is ready for business. So I am delighted that Filmhouse Cinemas, and Film One Distribution and Production had a major seat on the table as a major player on the African continent, in showing what has been achieved, in the last, 3 to 5 years, and what is possible, in the years to come. Stay tuned, to hear more and more of, great developments and great, progress and strides being made in the film industry. And the Filmhouse Show remains your best place to get that information. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kenem Barrow, Managing Director, CEO of Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
My name is Moses Babatope. I am Group Executive Director, Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production.
Keep watching the Filmhouse TV show.
No other show covers cinema and film business like we do. Stay tuned.
We would really like to thank John Fidian, the president of NATO, who made all this thing possible. We would like to thank his colleagues as well, David Binet, the director of membership. We'd like to thank their counsel as well, Jackie Brenneman. Thank you guys very much, and we hope to see you guys again at CinemaCon in Vegas in 2018, April. We look forward to seeing you, and hopefully more and more theatrical space players, cinema owners in Africa can join in, so that together we can make Africa even bigger than it is. So producers can enjoy, cinema owners can enjoy, and indeed the audience can have, what they really want, which is film entertainment. So thank you guys very much, and we look forward to bringing you even bigger news on the Filmhouse TV show. Thank you. Bye.
Potato, potato. Potato, potato.
Potato, potato. Potato, potato. Potato, potato.
Potato, potato. Potato, tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. Is it potato, potato? Or potato?
Potato, potato. Yes, it's the title of the film.
It's a great script. It's always the thing that gets you as an actor first.
Very interesting script. And it was an easy read for me as well. I read it like I said 5 times.
Well, I like that the script has a lot of humor. It's fantastic, and I like that I happen to be part of the cast that brings in that humor.
You see the journey that 2 people go through in figuring out where they are and where they want to go with their relationship.
It's a serious topic, and yet, has a lot of ha-ha.
Which is a great story, to be a part of.
And then you're saying, so you guys move away a little bit.
you know, and then she storms off.
First and foremost, I'm using some of my very favorite actors, you know, OC, Nikki Samunas, Jocelyn, Chris Atto. Chris is on set.
Excuse me. Yes.
Chris is the one providing all the laughter on set. And then there's Nikki, of course, who's crazy in a very good way.
The fact that she actually saw some humor in me as a person really made me happy. So it's a mixture of feelings.
Really is one of the quickest directors that I've worked with. And not just quick or fast because of time, but with her specificities.
OC is his usual exciting, gentle self. Jocelyn is her usual talkative, exciting self. Auntie J is mom on set. Blossom is the gentle, silent type.
You know, the likes of OC, Jocelyn Dumas, Nikki Simonas, Joker Silva. It's a great cast to watch.
I'm working with Joker Silva, and you know, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to working with her because I have been a huge admirer of hers forever. I'm also working with Victoria Michaels. You know, she's a model. Then there's also Lala. Lala also I haven't worked with before, and I know she's very exciting and she's got a lot of energy. So I'm excited about my actors. It's really exciting for me, and I don't think anybody's put an ensemble like this together.
And Mrs. Wilson she's just a gem. I love her. She's totally against the stereotype. She's the mother of Lulu, the wife in the film. And she totally adores her son-in-law. She adores her. You know, this is somebody who really loves her daughter, but she is very objective about her daughter. She can see where the daughter has made mistakes, and she tells her, you know. I mean, she treats the two of them as her children. So when one has done something that doesn't make sense, she lets him know. And when she feels that he's right, she lets her daughter know.
Lulu is a very beautiful 30-something-year-old, and she is almost a no-nonsense type, suffers from the acutest form, if that's even a word, of OCD.
Jocelyn is quite the opposite of her character, you know, in a lot of ways. So she's actually bringing it on.
All the dynamics that come from who thinks who's right, why he's where he is, what he wants to do with the relationship, and how the entire thing, you know, I don't want to say changes him, but it creates a different perspective for him and his partner Lulu. So Tony is that guy who is caught in the middle of that.
Oh, I'm a bitch.
Nikki is a bundle of crazy fun, and Marian is like that. I knew immediately that Nikki could handle a role like that.
I can do it. Yeah.
Blossom can handle any which way you take him. Joker Silva, my first time of working with her, but she's you know, she's rolled her sleeves up and she's gotten to work like, you know, nobody's business. So it's good. It's very good. I'm very happy with the outcome of the casting. I think that it's going to be my most hilarious movie yet.
Apart from starring as a lead character in this movie, I'm also producing this one. So this is another one of my productions. Look out for it when it comes out, and come out and support us. This is one of the best scripts I've ever read, and it's going to be one of the most interesting movies for 2017.
Also, come and watch. Anticipate.
Potato.
Potato, potato.
Potato, potato. Potato, potato.
Potato, tomato, tomato. Potato.
Is it potato? Or potato?
Okay, I know Paramount, I know Universal.
Group Executive Director of Filmhouse Cinemas and Film One Distribution and Production. You're watching You're watching the Filmhouse TV show. No other show does it better. Better.